One of the coaching methodologies that we offer is the Marshall-Goldsmith stakeholder-centered coaching process. Dr. Marshall Goldsmith is recognized as the world's most influential leadership thinker and a top-rated executive coach. The stakeholder-centered coaching process is a highly effective, transparent, structured, and time-efficient process. And we at the Coachists are certified and qualified to practice it. So please allow me to give you a very quick overview of the basic steps of the process. So the process starts with the coach asking the client for a list of names, 10 or 12, who could be interviewed to know more about the coaching. Then the coach meets with these stakeholders and asks them about the client. What are the client's strengths? In what areas can the client improve? What do they think is the most important thing for the client to improve? And what suggestions would they have for the client? The coach then writes this up in a report and sends it to each stakeholder. It's all anonymous. There are no names in the report, so none of them can tell who said what. Once approved, this information is put into a 360 assessment and is shared with the clients. Again, let me make it very clear, it's all anonymous. The client and the coach then meet. We talk about the feedback and the client works around some of the insights that have come through. Then the client picks a couple of things that they would like to focus on for improvement or for change. Fine-tuning their communication or collaborating, better management of tasks or time, whatever it is they choose, whatever it is they want to change. The client then shares this with their immediate manager, and with the manager's sign off on that action plan, the coach and the client are now ready to dive into the coaching process. What is particularly important in this process is that sign off from the manager. That's important because this way the client knows that whatever efforts, whatever enhancements they are striving for are actually meaningful, are actually impactful, and are also validated by their stakeholders. So the client is also in this way, creating accountability for themselves. The coaching process could take anything from 4 to 6 months or perhaps even a year, depending on the nature of the engagement. It involves sharing feedback, progress reviews, action planning, and various other accountability measures. Mini surveys, which take about 3 minutes to complete, are administered at periodic intervals, involving the sponsor, involving the stakeholders, and most importantly, involving the client himself or herself. And the purpose of this is to measure the effectiveness of the coaching effort. So stakeholder-centered coaching is a very disciplined and a very proven coaching process that helps people get better, not as judged by themselves, but as judged by the people who really matter. Their managers, their colleagues, their co-workers, their friends, their partners. As stakeholder-centered coaches who are also client-focused, we at the Coachists, we help clients to prioritize and develop realistic and effective monthly action plans for growth. We provide guidance that fits the client's needs, but also aligns with the principles and with the practices of coaching. We provide appropriate encouragement, reinforcement, support, and sometimes even the push that the clients need when they need it. We inform the sponsor, the stakeholders of resources that the client might need to implement their action plan. We provide honest feedback for the very sole purpose of the client's growth and the client's enhancement. So if you would like to experience the power of stakeholder-centered coaching, please contact us.